Hey guys, it's your boy Brandon, aka Mr. Carnivore. So excited to be able to talk to you, come at you with another video. Thanks for everybody who always comes and watches. I know you don't have to do it, and so I'm grateful every time you come and listen to what I've got to say. Okay, enough of that, but I just want you to know you guys are the most important thing, and you're the reason why I even do any of this stuff. I want to talk to you about the importance of having a coach. Having a coach is so important. There are not too many people, I really don't know if I know any personally, that have achieved any kind of success without some sort of coaching. Whether that was a teacher in school, whether that was a coach in a sport, a mentor in business, whatever it may be, or wherever it may have been, coaching is so vitally important. When I started this carnivore diet, I didn't have a coach. I had gotten so much negative feedback from the few people that I had told, and man, I was honestly kind of second guessing myself. I was doubting for sure. And it would have been so helpful if I had a coach because, man, I'm telling y'all, I took months, hours of every single day, hours upon hours upon hours. I was probably consuming 8 to 10 hours a day worth of carnivore diet information whenever I was when I was first starting this off, because I didn't know anything. I didn't know jack squat whatsoever, nothing. And I grinded, I toiled, and ended up making it happen. But how much easier would it have been for me if I would have had a mentor or a coach in this? Not because I didn't have the determination, not because I didn't have the willpower, because I just didn't know what to do. And if somebody could have been there to help me, it would have eased up a lot of the concern and the doubts that I had early on as I was just starting off into this. So having a coach is so very important in whatever it is that you're going to go try and do. Reason number one is because it takes away the guesswork. It takes away the guesswork. You don't have to guess. You don't have to go shoot and fire in the dark. You don't have to wander aimlessly trying to figure out what it is that you are supposed to be doing. It eliminates the guesswork. And if you can eliminate the guesswork, you can compress the amount of time that it takes between when you make a decision to do something and when you accomplish the thing that you set out to accomplish, or that when you set out to make that goal, it decreases the amount of time that it takes for you to get there. So it's so important. Get rid of the guesswork. There's no reason for you to be guessing. There is so much information that is available to you, especially in 2023. You can Google anything, you can search in YouTube anything or in any other type of browser or social media site, and an abundance of information will come up. So nobody need be ignorant these days. Get rid of the guesswork, whether you have to pay for a coach, whether you go find some distant coaches on YouTube and just start consuming content like I did. It's all coaching. You need a coach. It can eliminate the guesswork and the importance of having, or might I say, the benefit of having a specific coach that you're working with, that you're probably paying for, is that instead of you having to go out and find information for yourself and piece it together, they come with the information already prepackaged for you, ready to go, so that you can accelerate your results immediately. And so that's a big deal. But regardless of what route you may take, get a coach, because it helps you eliminate the guesswork. Number two, it gave me a roadmap. I was always impressed by my grandpa, by my stepdad, even my girlfriend. Her dad is a retired firefighter, and I've always been, and she does the same thing. These guys just know how to get places. I am the absolute worst. My dog is tearing up his hedgehog right now. I'm the absolute worst when it comes to directions. I have gotten so used to using the GPS because it's so easy for me to program wherever it is I'm going, and there I go, I'm on my way. But I've always thought it was neat when people were able to mentally remember directions and the way to go. It's like they had a built-in roadmap inside of their heads and their brain. Some would say it's just in their heart. They feel they did it so much to where they just know where to go and how to get there, what the best route is, multiple routes and one's down. I just think it's so incredible. And the reason why it's important to have a roadmap, and definitely a coach that has a roadmap, is because you know exactly where you're going to get exactly where you're trying to go. That's the bottom line. If you have the roadmap, whenever I put my coordinates into the GPS, or whether it's my grandpa just remembering it by repetition, driving in Rain, Louisiana, growing up in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s, regardless of what it is, that map gives you an assurance. It gives you an extra boost of confidence to let you know that, hey, where I'm headed, man, this is the right way to go. This is the best way to go. This is the most optimal way to go. This thing has traffic at 5 o'clock and this road is closed. All of those things are so important, because when you're trying to get something accomplished, the last thing you want to do is be making wrong turns, making the wrong moves, saying the wrong things, doing the wrong things, because all that does is just elongate the process and puts more time in between you and your goal. So, man, the roadmap is important, and that's why it's important to have a coach, because they've been there before and they can tell you where you should be going, what you should be doing, and what you shouldn't be doing. It's very, very important. And then the last reason why I believe it's important to have a coach is because it gives you examples. People have already done most of what it is that you're trying to do. There's nothing really new under the sun, okay? You know, it doesn't matter if you have a product that you're trying to release, if you're an inventor and you've invented something. It's all a variation of something that already exists, right? And so when you have a coach, they can give you a real life example of people, including themselves, that have been able to accomplish the things to some degree or another that you're trying to go out there and accomplish. Now, if you found a coach and they've never done what you're trying to get them to do, or what you're trying to use them to help you do, then that's another thing. I want a coach that doesn't just talk it. I need a coach that walks it, that's lived it, because that's what's going to be beneficial to me in the long run. I need the examples. I need to know that people have already done what it is that I'm trying to do, period. So if you have the examples, it gives you more confidence so that you can know, if that guy can do it, so can I. If that person can make it happen, so can I. Because success really is about just having the right roadmap in order to get rid of the guessing work, right? So that you can arrive to where you need to arrive to as fast as you possibly can. So again, take away the guesswork. Number 2, it gives you a roadmap. You need the roadmap. It'll save you from making mistakes. And number 3, it gives you examples. It lets you know that what you're trying to do, while unique, is not something that's not been done before. And it helps you know that if it was done for this person, then it can be done for me. And you're no longer trying to accomplish something that you can't see. It gives your goal, it gives your dream, it gives that ambition, it gives it flesh, it gives it tangibility, so that you can start to feel and actually see the things that you're endeavoring to get. So however you do it, guys, whether you go out there and you go on YouTube University and Google everything and listen to this person, that person, because that's what I did. I did it. I'm going to tell you it's harder that way. It takes more diligence that way. And I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal, because there's so many areas of my life where I still am not that great at. But when it came to my health and my wellness and how to eat, I cracked that code. And it's because I was diligent to go out there and consume and fight and fight and fight and fight. And it can be done. But I am going to tell you that if you can accelerate your results by hiring a coach in whatever it is that you're trying to go do, it will save you time, energy, stress, and ultimately even money. Because the longer it takes for you to be able to conquer or accomplish something, the longer it takes for you to get rewarded financially for it. If you can shorten that time, you can start to get paid faster. That's the benefit of having a paid coach. And if you guys are interested in learning how to lose weight, next year, my goal is to have 100 people lose 5,000 pounds. That's 50 pounds a person, if you do the math there. So if you want to be one of those 100 people to get in my Built by Carnivore course and let me coach you personally one-on-one, it's not anybody else that's going to coach you. I may have other people that are in my coaching, other doctors and other coaches that will be speaking to you every now and then. But your coaching, your ultimate coaching is going to come from me. And if you want help losing weight, if you want help getting the diseases and the sicknesses that you have under control, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not any of that stuff. That really doesn't matter. What I am is a guy that had an issue, I figured it out, and I got results. And what you need is results. Doesn't matter where it comes from. I don't care who the mailman is. I just need the mail. Y'all say, somebody come on. Anyway, so if you want help learning how to get healthy and well through the Built by Carnivore system, reach out to me. You can DM me, leave me a comment, or you can email me at brandon@builtbycarnivore.com. Brandon@builtbycarnivore.com. Okay, guys, take care.